We're recording. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm old. Feeling old because I just wrote a letter to the class of 2020. It didn't feel that long ago that I was in high school. But I guess it was. There's a project going on right now called the Class of 2020. It was started by a high school teacher named Ben Perez, who started this project for his students because he really is feeling their pain and disappointment for not getting to graduate, have a proper graduation ceremony because of this pandemic. And he wrote them this beautiful letter from a teacher to his students and made a piece of music and read his letter.
Jessica, Stephanie, and Dom, Caitlin, Worm, and Antonio, please let me be the first to say that I'm so sorry for the way this turned around and had to go. But let me also remind you to never forget everything that happened before all of this. The memories, the friends, the laughs, those are all things you should never want to dismiss.
Other teachers have been writing letters. There was one really good one you gotta read by Becca Wang. She's a kindergarten teacher, and in fact, she began her teaching career however many years ago it was, such that her first kindergarten class are now high school seniors. So it's particularly resonant for her right now. That was a great letter. So it's been great seeing teachers write letters to go along with Ben Perez's letter as a teacher. I would love to see more letters from teachers. Love to see more letters from students. There's been letters from students too, just people talking about how it feels. But also I think this is just a great project for anybody to write their wishes to the class of 2020. And the idea is this can all be put together into some kind of short film. So this is a really beautiful project. It inspired me. So I wrote this letter to the class of 2020. Dear class of 2020, you've been handed a challenge you didn't ask for, and now it's on you to rise to the occasion. Everyone alive today will remember the world before and after this pandemic, and you're the ones graduating right when it began. For better or worse, you're the start of a new generation. I'll be honest, my generation had it easier, and it's hard to say whether or not that was good for us. My grandparents' generation were kids during the Great Depression and fought down fascism in World War II when they were your age. You guys are more like them. You're the ones who are gonna rebuild the world in the wake of this crisis. Safer, healthier, stronger, more fair, and more beautiful than it was before. I know it sucks you didn't get to wear a cap and gown and walk the stage and share the moment with your friends and families in person. I know it sucks because I actually didn't get to either. But here's the hard, shitty truth. You have bigger things to worry about. And we're all counting on you. Now go kick some ass. Letter from an old guy. I was a class of 99. That's a generation ago, isn't it? 20 years generation, something like that. Fuck.
I got a full tank of gas, got no place to go.
So do some writing. Write a letter. Write a letter to the class of 2020. Whether you are a member of the class of 2020, you're a student coming up below the class of 2020, you're a teacher teaching the class of 2020, or you're anybody else and you just want to give your wishes to these young people who are becoming grown-ups right now in this fucked up moment. I think it's a great project that Ben Perez started. Or if you're a musician, there's a whole music component to this. Ben laid out some simple chords. There's lots of room. I just saw a contribution from Luxie Really. She just added some great drums and other synth parts and stuff.
Nobody could have known this was coming. Nobody knew where the world was headed. And I never thought reading Stay at Home in the headlines would have been something I dreaded.
This is a really inspiring one. So if you want to write, if you want to make music, if you don't feel like writing, if you just want to get on camera like this and say it off the top of your head, or if you don't even want to get on camera, if you're more comfortable just talking into a microphone, say your thoughts to the class of 2020. Thanks to Ben Perez for starting this project. Huge, huge respect to such a great teacher. I love teachers. I've said it before, I will say it again repeatedly. Teachers should be the stars much more than actors should. I'll leave it there for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks again.